Hey, welcome back. So I have a brand new POV for you today. Ever wonder how to take photos during golden hour, aka magic hour? If yes, then I have 5 tips for you. All right, let's get into it. What is golden hour? Golden hour is the last hour before sunset and the first hour after sunrise, typically referred to as golden hour or magic hour, providing the perfect light to capture stunning photos. Golden hour is known for producing beautiful, warm light that is easy to work with. Think of yellow, orange, and red colors. The light is softer and directional as the sun is at low angle, creating longer shadows and flattering light situations to play with. Learn to photograph at golden hour with these 5 simple tips. Alright, tip number 1, plan ahead. Before heading out, check the weather and plan and scout your location and compositions. This is important because the sun is setting at a rapid pace and you only have a short window of opportunity to get the shot. Here I already scouted the location and had a few compositions in mind before I headed out with my camera. Tip number 2, use the light to your advantage. The golden hour light is soft and warm, adding depth and dimension to your photos. As the light is directional, backlighting your subjects are fairly easy and makes great photos. Experiment with backlighting subjects to create a dramatic effect. Here the couple is walking toward the sun, making a perfect backlit situation. Bonus tip. Continuously dial in your settings. This is important as the light is changing at a fast pace as I mentioned before. The settings you set and used 30 seconds ago might not be the correct for the next shot. I shoot in manual mode and had to change my shutter and aperture throughout the session to match the light. Tip number 3. Experiment with different angles and perspectives. Shoot from different angles to get interesting perspectives. Try shooting from low and high angles to capture long shadows and interesting textures. Here I move to the opposite side of the street, going toward the traffic, and to have a better view of what's coming up from the small hill. Tip number 4. Play with shadows. Use the long shadows created by the sun to create interesting shapes and patterns in your photos. Look for shadows cast by objects like buildings, trees, or people. Standing here, I had shadows coming from trees to the left and shadows on the buildings on the right side, making it an interesting frame. Tip number 5. Use filters. You can use filters such as a polarizer to reduce glare to give a richer blue color in the sky, or a mist filter to add a bit more diffusion and softer look. This is already being done by the type of light created by the golden hour. I had a black mist filter on my 85mm lens for this session. Bonus tip number 2. Shoot raw. Shooting in RAW gives more creative control as more detail and info is saved in the file. This can be especially helpful as the light during golden hour can be challenging and might require some editing in post. This is location 2 that I planned ahead and also scouted out. I had a few compositions in mind that I wanted to try out. It took me almost 15 minutes to get here, and as you can see the sun is almost down, but I managed to get a few cool shots. I applied almost all of the 5 tips that I've been talking about, and with a bit of a preparation and planning, golden hour photography might result in great photos. Hope this video has inspired you to get out there and try golden hour photography for yourself. Take care and see you in the next one.